And now for the news. Glad you can join us, and welcome to the P.G.M show. Welcome to the P.G.M show. I'm your host, Peter Gordon McKinnon, and it is so good to see you. Yes, and first off, I want to thank all you guys out there who watch my, how do I say this? My die-hard action movie review. It got 32 views, and that was just a promo. So I really hope I can live up to the task of this review. So this is the Die Hard review. And you can't take your views back because you've already reviewed it. As I laughed maniacally. But here it is. Here's the review by me, Peter G. McKinnon, on the P.G.M show. I really hope you enjoy it, because roll it now. And here we go. Yes, and I'm really going to read this out. And yes, just to give you a little bit of facts on this. And then I'm going to go off the cuff with this whole review. And it's going to start right now. Die Hard is a 1988 American action film directed by John McTiernan. We all know that guy, with a screenplay by Jeb Stewart and Stephen E. D'Souza, based on the 1979 novel Nothing Lasts Forever, which I didn't know about at all. I thought this was just an action generic movie. Wow, that blows me out of the water. When I actually read this, I thought, wow, that is awesome. Something I did not know about. Anyway, I continue. By Roderick Thorpe. That's the author. It stars Bruce Willis, Alan Rickman, Alexander Godunov. I probably butchered his name and killed that name altogether. And Bonnie Bedelia. Die Hard follows New York City police detective. Yes, we all know John McClane, Bruce Willis, that is, who is caught up in a terrorist takeover of a Los Angeles skyscraper while visiting his estranged wife. Visiting his estranged wife. Original Val Johnson, William Atherton, Paul Gleason, and Harder Prognor feature in supporting roles. Stewart was hired by 20th century. Oh my God! I'll get this out. I really will. Get this out. Stewart was hired by 20th Century Fox to adapt Thorpe's novel into a screenplay in 1987. His finished draft was greenlit immediately by Fox, which was eager for a summer blockbuster the following year. The role of McClane was turned down by a host of the decade's most popular actors, including Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. Known mainly for work on television, Willis was paid $5 million for his involvement, placing him among Hollywood's highest-paid actors. The deal was seen in a poor investment by industry professionals and attracted a significant controversy towards the film prior to its release. Filming took place between November 1987 and March 1988 on a $25 million and $35 million budget budget, and almost entirely on location in and around Fox Plaza in the Los Angeles area. And it is there today, and people are still flocking to it and looking and saying, wow, this was the film location of Nakatomi Building in Die Hard. Brilliant. Oh, I wish I could actually go there and have a look. I probably did actually see it. I was in there when I was 7 years old as a kid. Anyway, this is not about me. Okay, expectations for Die Hard were low. Some marketing efforts omitted Willis's uh, imagine image. What's this image? Austin. I can't even pronounce the word on the bottom. Then you can pronounce it for me because I cannot pronounce the word. Okay, how silly I am. Because the marketing team determined that the setting was as important as McClane. Upon its release in July 1988, initial reviews were mixed. Criticism focused on its violence, plot, and Willis' performance, while McTiernan, director, and Rickman's charismatic portrayal of the villain, Hans Gruber, were praised, defining predictions. Die Hard grossed approximately $140 million, becoming the year's 10th highest grossing film and the highest grossing action film, receiving 4 Academy Award nominations, which I didn't really know about either. That's just outstanding. It elevated Willis to leading man status and made Rickman a celebrity. Okay, well that's it. I'm gonna stop there. There is more, and there's more saying Die Hard has been critically re-evaluated and is now considered one of the greatest action films. It is considered to have revitalized the action genre, largely due to its depiction of McClane as a vulnerable and fallible protagonist, in contrast to the muscle-bound and invincible heroes of the films of the period. In retrospect, the commentators also identified and analyzed its thematic concerns, including vengeance, masculinity, gender roles, and American anxieties over foreign influences. The film produced a host of imitators. The term Die Hard became a shorthand for plot, featuring overwhelming odds in a restricted environment, such as Die Hard on a Bus. It created a franchise comprising the sequels Die Hard 2, 1990, Die Hard with a Vengeance, 1995, Live Free or Die Hard, 2007, and A Day to Die Hard, 2013, plus video games, comics, and other merchandise deemed culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant by the United States Library of Congress. Die Hard was selected for preservation in the National Film Registry in 2017. Die Hard is often named one of the best Christmas films, although its status as a Christmas film is disputed. There, and again, I will leave it there, and now it is off the cuff. And what I'm saying about this, and why am I so talking so fast and furious? Because this is an action-packed film. You've seen the story. I won't tell you because it's written in the Wikipedia. And really, Wikipedia is what I'm going off. Okay, that's the description of the producing. And really, this producer, this guy, wanted the producer's film, but he was flat broke. He was going to lose his job. Absolutely. And then he came up with this great idea to go and search out probably a script and find a production house, and 20th Century Fox picked it up. And that's your story. Really, that is your story. And then they got the players involved. It was the first Alan Rickman movie. He'd been on stage forever, and he is into the movie business himself. He really didn't really want to actually be in a movie. Really, they just thought, well, he probably thought, well, I'm not well suited. But he was a great fit. That's in my opinion. And really, as the story goes, he got let go of a high-rise building in the movie, but it was scaffolding and the backs below, just to actually do the stunt. He was there and he said, "Are you going to count to 3?" And the stunt coordinator probably said yes. So what did I let him off on? 2. Yes, 1, 2, and boom, and that's actually Alan Rickman very, very surprised and very frightened because he hated heights. And that's the story that goes with it. Anyway, great cast. Do you think it is a Christmas movie? Or do you think it is an action movie? There is a debate in this. It's been going on forever in the conversations of Die Hard. It is just one of my all-time favourite films. It's a go-to film for me. And really, I hope this review is living up to the hype of the promo that I got. Again, 31 views, and I do appreciate that entirely. We can't take it back. So, yes, it is one of the most sought after films. It dawned a great dawned probably it created a franchise that's better, created a franchise of many Die Hard films, and probably I would probably stop at Die Hard with Vengeance, because those three films are more prevalent in the franchise films as to the other two, that it just continued on probably way too much. Again, in my opinion, I still got them up there in my collection, and they will forever be in my collection. Okay, so what is John McClane? Who is John McClane? Why is John McClane? John McClane is just this fallible, vulnerable, hard-ass cop from New York, coming to see his strange wife as you there, and a job that she doesn't use her wife, use McClane as her married name. She uses Gennaro, and that is the whole instigator of this whole argument that when he gets to talk to his wife, his strange wife, and she's working very hard. She's not actually celebrating with the boss or the people in this building. She's doing work, and she's probably basically a workaholic, getting the whole things done and dusted for this big whole company. I mean, there's a great character in there. Really, he's sniffing coke, and he's coked up, and he's a bit of a problem. He's a spanner in the works, you could say, and he kind of gets killed. The boss gets blown to bits. Not blown to bits. His brains gets blown all over the glass doors because he would give the password code to the vault. And really, terrorists, no, not really. They have a terrorist mentality, but what they are is really thieves, robbers, bank robbers, and they just have this terrorist mentality. They will probably kill anyone who really stops them from what they're doing, which makes it more exciting. And here's another spanner in the works, John McClane. And John McClane, with his trusty weapon, as you see him in all the films, he has the same gun, the same make of gun, let's say. So I'm not brilliant on the guns, but I do think he has the same make and model of gun. May vary, who knows? But tell me in the comments if I'm right or I'm wrong. Anyway, it's up to you. Anyway, it's really a thrill ride. It's a my God, it's just like he outwits Hans, and Hans Gruber tends to outwit John McClane, and that's not the case. It's just like Catch Me If You Can with Hans Gruber's henchman and his right-hand man, and while McClane is racking up the bad guys with his contact outside, who he calls Pal, and it's Val Johnson's character outside, and the press gets into it outside, and they go to McLean's home and intrude, and that's trouble for John McClane's wife in that sense, because she gets found out she's not Holly De Niro, she's McClane, she's John's wife, and it's just it's you know the story. Of course, you know the story. You've enjoyed this. The story, brilliant. I mean, if you were around in the 80s, and I can't recollect when I watched it, but it was just energizing. It was just so much fun, and it was Christmassy. Be it the big tree, and when McClane bashes into it, and it's a work of art, and really it didn't rise to the acclaim in the 80s because everybody was watching an Arnold Schwarzenegger film or a Sylvester Stallone film, and it just didn't really gravitate up until really people started to take notice of this film. And that's my take, and that's my opinion. Of course, it's my opinion. And really, that's... I'm out of breath. I'm really out of breath. If you've got something you want to say in the comments about this review of mine, say it, bad or good. I can probably take it, or I'll probably weep in the corner. And anyway, again, I've got your views on the promo. But if you want a good Christmas action film, go and watch Die Hard. It's a great one in the franchise. It's the beginning of the franchise. I didn't know it was based on a book, but Die Hard was the film, but it is actually based on a book. So yeah, that's surprising to me. That was probably a surprise to me in my brain. And tell me if this was a review. Tell me if this wasn't a review, and just tell me it was just an exciting, exciting thing I've just talked about, because it is exciting. This film, it's an escape from reality for a couple of hours. It's just brilliantly done, I think, to the extent of McClane taking one by one off the table or off the board, and trying to figure out ways to actually get rid of some of these guys, and he basically killed all the guys, really, all the bad terrorists, right? And except for one, and the guy who played Theo, I will track down his name. He recently died, of course, and he played Theo, and may he rest in peace. And so that was sad news, and a little bit of sadness in this, but also, it's. I don't think I can say any more about this. I don't think I want to go into any analytical base of this and tell you really what the essayness of this film. What is the meaning behind Die Hard? I think it's just pure, utter bollocksing, rollocksing, Christmassy, not Christmassy action movie fun that you can escape for, again, a couple of hours. I know I'm repeating myself like a parrot, but yeah, it's got some facts there to go on. Read mostly alright from me, and thank you for the compliments of my tough look here on this side. Very, very shabby but chic. And that's my review, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I rushed through it because it is an action-packed, fast, furious, go-to-woe movie. So I thought I might just stick on my fast, furious ability to just blurt it out. vomit it out, and go and see it if you haven't seen it, or you get it for Christmas. What I don't know what I'm saying, but if you like it, go and watch it and have a great time. Have a bit of a laugh with all his quirky quotes. Welcome to the party, pal. Ooh, these are no good for you. I mean, when he puts the cigarettes, this is I like that. Thanks for the advice when he shoots in the table. Brilliantly funny. I mean, and Bruce Willis, he was a bit of a comedian in this. He was really a comedian in this, I might add. It's fun, it's funny, it's violent, yes, it's revenge, yes, it's all that, and it's just a good watch. In my layman's terms, in my end of review terms, it's a good watch. It's a fun watch. It's a watch that, yes, really tells time. But that's for another Die Hard film, and that's next week. Yes, I'm reviewing Die Harder. And that is based off a short story, I think. That's a good segue to next week. And I will leave it up to you to actually say whether you like this review or not. Or if you did, give me a like and give me a sub, give me a notification, ring that bell for more videos, and share this video. So that's me done. I'd like to thank you all for watching the P.G.M show, and take care, stay safe, and until next time, I'll see you later.